this is interesting because you just kind of segued perfectly into it. But our friends at Hyundai, they just made a $55 million deal to put their name on the Georgia Tech football field. Do you remember the mascot of Georgia Tech?
Well, I know Georgia is a bulldog.
That's right.
But Georgia Tech, I don't know.
I believe they are the Yellowjackets.
Oh. How's that significant to a Korean manufacturer?
Not quite sure yet, other than the Korean manufacturer does get stung sometimes after the fact. So
because of recalls on engines?
So do you know how much they spent last year on recalls? On the engine recalls?
How much?
It was pushing $1 trillion.
No! How can they afford that?
I don't know.
$1 trillion on
Close
recalls?
to $1 trillion on engine recalls is how much it costs.
That's a real stat?
Yeah. Well, they're also
Mamacita.
So the reason that they made the deal with Georgia Tech is that they're building a $5.5 billion EV factory, a battery plant in Savannah, Georgia.
Hey, can we talk about something funny?
What? Why
How
would we do that?
How many Kia dealerships get on a strategy session, and when you ask them like, "Hey, so what's going on?" they say, "We need advisor training."
Oh, quite a few.
And what they need is 7 techs.
Yes.
They got engines laying around. Like if you're working in a different manufacturer, the one thing about they got engines
Right.
everywhere.
And I don't care how much you train an advisor, it doesn't change the fact that like if it's 3 months to get your
Sooner
engine
or later,
done,
you got to get the work done.
you got to get the work done. So
Yeah.
it's funny. Yeah, they feel like it's one thing and then it's another.
They're like, our advisors they need training and they don't communicate it. Whatever. You're like, yeah, they're scared.
Like we're just trying to keep them from committing suicide when they leave. Like it's a
or the
rough
turnover
thing.
at advisors. Can you imagine?
Yeah, it's but it's funny to see. We've got a couple of dealers that have figured it out, and the way that they have a really good way that they run the engines through, and believe it or not,
we got some incredible Kia dealers in our coaching group.
so many
Smart
stores
dealers, too.
Yeah, and so many of them went from losing a lot of money to making a lot of money in just crazy time. The turnaround time is really fast on those because they just figure out the recipe really quickly. So yeah, kudos to our clients that are Hyundai and Kia dealers. It's fun to watch. So yeah, Hyundai Stadium for Georgia Tech.
Great.
Thanks so much for watching this clip of Service Driving Revolution. We're uploading new stuff every day, so make sure you subscribe and click the bell icon so you don't miss out. If you have a question you'd like us to answer on the show, call 8333-ASK-SDR and we'll answer your question on the show. That's 8333-ASK-SDR. For special deals on our books and training, head over to offers.chriscollinsinc.com. Now that's offers.chriscollinsinc.com. I'm Chris Collins, and I'll see you in the next video.